Hello everyone, Mike here. Welcome to the High Heels of Bitcoin show. My guest today is Alena from BeInCryptocom. In fact, she is the CEO of BeInCrypto. There is something really special about Slavic girls. I think we transmit on the same wavelength. So this interview was really great and I am pretty sure you will enjoy it. So thumbs up and let's go! Hello, Alena. How are you?
Fine. Hope you too.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. It's not that hot today. So my first question is about some little introduction, some self-introduction from you, because I would like to know about yourself, a few words about yourself, about your background.
Sure. I'm my CEO of BeInCrypto, CEO and co-founder. BeInCrypto, the global news portal that covers 10 languages.
Wow.
Have more than 80 employees from 17 countries of the world. So we are quite multinational there, and we've been in the industry since September 2018. So soon we're going to celebrate our 2 years anniversary.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Of course, we'll talk about BeInCrypto later because I'm very interested in talking about it, but more about you because it's not like you were born 2 years ago. So about your background,
okay,
because
you something about something personal.
Yeah, maybe not exactly personal, but some background because I think I can call you. Of course, you are the boss, CEO of the project, but also journalist. So
yeah. I actually have been in finance for 15 years, and I started as a translator first, then I had another degree in economics, then I became senior analyst, quite prominent in Russia. I was majoring in fundamental analysis of crypto exchange, of cryptocurrency, of traditional currency, of stocks and commodities. So yeah, I traveled around Russia with seminars, with conferences. Then I also was the head of online magazine in Russia, Currency Speculator. And I was head of research in one of financial brokers of Russia. So I have quite a huge experience in different areas, and probably all my experience, all my history helped me to build this huge team, international team with, I think, different approach. We differ from our rivals and we grow very fast. So it's all, I think, part of the experience from my past.
Yeah, 15 years in finances. So you started like when you were 3 or 5 years old.
Not really.
Okay.
You're flattering me.
Okay. But basically, how did your crypto or blockchain adventure? When did you first heard about this space? About probably Bitcoin.
I think it was 2016 because my main focus was currencies, and when I heard about cryptocurrency, of course, it was of great interest for me. So step by step, I started to investigate what's going on there. We tried fundamental analysis, but it's completely different because there's no central banks, no monetary policy, no regulation. So fundamental analysis should be based on some different factors. And I tried technical analysis, and of course, at the same time, when I was interested from professional point of view in cryptocurrency analysis, I also got interested in the whole blockchain technology. It's a little bit different thing,
Yeah.
and I was really fascinated by the whole concept, the way it could change finance, because I'm from finance, and I know that in most countries of the developing world, financial sphere is not at the high level of development. So, for example, in Russia, I may say that you can do some instant transactions using just your phone number, and it's fine. It's just like one second transfer. But when I was in Latin America, it's a disaster. In Brazil, in Argentina, you cannot use your smartphone to pay for goods or services. They were like, what are you doing with your smartphone here? Only cash. And it's mostly related to the complicated system of finance and to all these restrictions, limitations, and so on. So I think this is probably the reason Brazil is one of the biggest markets for mass adoption of cryptocurrencies, and it has really great potential.
Yeah, I completely agree about blockchain technology. I still think that people don't understand it because I still get questions like, what is better, Bitcoin or blockchain? And I'm like,
right.
Yeah, oh my God. And I think in Central and Eastern Europe, we have better financial system than USA, than Western Europe,
so.
because we
more
have
flexible.
Yeah, because we have those fast payments. We have debit cards that we can pay. In Poland, for example, we can take our card, close it to the reader, and then the transaction finished. It's
same here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
there's this new technology called we call it BLIK. For example, you don't have to even have your card with you. You can have your phone. Of course, you can pay with your phone, the same using NFC technology. But you can input this code, and you have to confirm it with your banking app. So,
cool.
Yeah, that's very cool, and we can use it to pay in the internet in our markets or auction sites. So yeah. For example,
is it your local internal system?
I am not sure. It's called BLIK, BLIK. Yeah, and I think it's very interesting because of I don't know. Yeah, there are some limitations, so it's not like you can pay $1 million in this. But for example, you can go to the grocery store, input this code, confirm it with your bank app, and it's okay. The same in the internet. Instead of logging,
no commissions.
I'm not sure. I don't think
it's the if it's the same like credit card, it's supposed it shouldn't have any commissions.
Yeah, it's like credit card or debit card. So it's very easy, and young people use it. Yeah, young people don't like to get their cards with them. They want their phones, their smartphones.
Sure.
So. Yeah.
No, it's much easier and faster.
Yeah. Of course, they have increased because of COVID-19. They have increased the transactions because we have some special transactions that are very low. For example, it was like $12, and we didn't have to use the PIN code. You only take your card and put it on the reader, and that's all. Now they have increased it to like $25. Because of COVID, and 99% of all transactions are like under $20 in Poland, those in grocery stores. So it's very easy, it's cheap, it's fast because you don't have to log. You don't have to put your card into the reader, input your PIN code, and then of course COVID and those stuff. So
yeah, this I mean, this is like part of my life. That's why I was surprised that other countries don't have it.
yeah.
Yeah. Coming back to blockchain technology, blockchain can change that, because if it goes from regulatory side from the top, I think it will take much more time to implement all these developments.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you about this blockchain technology because I'm pretty sure you see some practical value in this technology, because some people say that some people don't understand it, and they say blockchain is for everything. We can use blockchain for everything. What do you think?
Not sure. I mean, I'm very practical. It should give value. For example, in 2017, I think it was ICO hype. It was terrible. It was just a trend, and everybody tried to marry everything with blockchain. And in some cases, it was just ridiculous combinations. Like, I don't know, blockchain-based motorcycle. I don't know. Maybe it has some value, but it will not bring mass adoption of blockchain to everybody. I think, to my opinion, blockchain will significantly change finance, legal sphere, like everything that should be confirmed, it can be confirmed in 1 second without all these lawyers, legal system. But of course, it's quite damaging to a big part of professionals, and I'm not sure they will be happy to know that their profession is outdated.
Well, to be honest, candle manufacturers weren't happy with light bulbs, so yeah, people change, and
yeah, I know.
yeah, and people, those horse riders weren't happy with automobiles. So yeah, always someone will be unhappy. For me, I think one of the best applications for blockchain is supply chain. Yeah, it's a great solution. So you can track your package. You can track. You can find out. Yeah, where are these, for example, materials coming from? Yeah. So basically, they track. I think they track diamonds today, coffee, and some luxury goods. So yeah.
Yeah, and in automobile industry as well, you don't need to have these documents, and there is very low risk that your car will be stolen. So it's like protection. It's a very huge potential there. Again, something that will bring us value and simplify our lives. Not, of course, I remember the case that was really ridiculous. There was a pencil related to blockchain, and the only relation, it was a project of like very expensive pencils or pens that were called Ethereum pencil or Bitcoin pencil, and the only connection to blockchain or crypto was this name, nothing else, and it costed like, I don't know, $20,000 of dollars.
2017 and 2018 were like, okay, we are doing blockchain. Okay, what are you doing? Blockchain. Okay, shut up and take my money. It's blockchain.
Yeah,
it's great investment. Now it's more like, okay, we're doing blockchain, but what exactly are we doing? Okay, we have this product. We'll use that, and then okay, now I can invest my money. There is a joke in Poland when someone asks you, do I need blockchain technology? You always answer no. Why? Because if you don't know if you need it, then you don't need it. You have to know that you need it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like okay, I will use blockchain I will get some money, then I will think about it. No, it's over now.
Yeah, it's just evolution. So we are on the more mature stage, and I really admire it. I think this stage is much better. And actually, this ICO hype and all these developments inside even crypto news media made me think that I need a crypto news media project, because if you remember those times when Bitcoin was around $20,000, and to post a press release about your ICO project at Cointelegraph or CoinDesk costed like, I don't know, 15,000 for just press release.
Yeah.
It doesn't you anything. You go to press release section, but people were ready to pay such amounts of money, and it was just a fantastic time of golden fever.
Yeah, I completely agree, and it was even worse because there were some YouTubers shilling some shitcoins. I have to say, and they were shitcoins,
Yeah.
and they got like 5 bitcoins or 10 bitcoins for a simple video.
I know. It was a crazy time. And I thought it would last a little bit longer. But when we came to the industry, it was already completely different. The hype was gone, but at the same time, the atmosphere, I think, is much better right now.
Yeah, I completely. There are more regulations.
Absolutely.
Yeah, many countries regulated crypto. Unfortunately, neither yours nor mine regulated it enough. Of course, 2017 was Bitcoin to the moon. 2018 and 2017 was also ICO. 2018 was like ICO. I think 2019 was Bitcoin is dead, but there are IEOs. And I think 2020, if you will leave financial crisis and COVID-19, it's like DeFi everywhere. I hope that DeFi won't end like ICO.
Yeah, I know, but it's more about hypes and about news media. What we are covering, everybody is talking about it. Most people do not understand what's going on and do not understand the basics, the concept of all these technologies. But if everybody is talking, then it's like trendy. And if you don't talk about DeFi, it means that you are not in the trend.
Yeah, I completely agree. All right, let's move to another topic. BeInCrypto, huge project, 17 languages. Do I remember?
No, it's 10 languages.
10.
But my employees live in countries. Just recently we calculated, because we are all in different places in different cities. I doubt we even have 2 people in one and the same city. All of us scattered all around the world. So we just recently calculated how many countries, how many cities we have. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And which audience is the biggest? Which language is it? English or maybe Russian?
No, it used to be the dominance of English, of course. But recent Google Core update, it changed it somehow. So right now, I think Spanish is the biggest. Yeah, because we cover not only Spain, but Latin America as well. And we have people not only from Spain, from Venezuela, Mexico, Colombia. We also have Brazil, but it's Portuguese. So Portuguese is doing good as well. And what's interesting, just during the recent month, Turkey has become one of the leaders. So they are growing really fast. I don't know what exactly it is related to, but probably just because we strengthened our team and we hired more people, and the team leader is really good. So we are getting quite visible in this country.
I think maybe you know, you have already, do you have Chinese edition?
Not yet. I'm dreaming about it, but it's completely different markets.
Yes.
So I think we need to investigate first before we start doing something else, because it could be not cost effective. It doesn't have Google. It has the chat. It has absolutely different social media, and it should be different approach. We had hard time with Korean actually, because it's also a lot different from others.
Yeah, it's completely different because Russia, Poland, Western Europe, USA, it's like Western world. We are very similar, and that's the complete different culture. China, Japan, Korea, completely different. Sometimes when I look at a Japanese TV show, I am like, what the hell?
What about Korea? Like my kids watch this K-pop, the band from Korea. It's very popular all over the world right now among teenagers. I'm like, what's going on? Why? Why is it so? It's different.
Yeah, they are so different than us. Sometimes I don't understand them. And there's also India. I don't know if you tried.
India is mostly speaking English, so we have a huge traffic from India to our English website. So there is no need to produce another domain to hire new people to launch in India.
Yeah, maybe they are like French people. Everyone in France knows English, but when you are in France, I've never been to France, so I only know this from my friends. They are like, when you ask them something in English, they pretend that they don't know English.
Yeah, actually working in such a diverse team right now, I've learned a lot. All this, tricky things, how one nation collaborates with another, and even inside Europe, how they approach to each other, what they remember in history. That is very interesting.
Yes, in Central and Eastern Europe, if you have to know someone, I think you should drink a bit of vodka with them, because in Poland and I'm pretty sure in Russia it's the same. If you didn't,
it is.
If you don't drink vodka, then there are some suspicions about you. Why?
Could be, not exactly vodka. You may choose any drink you like, but after you had a drink, you are friends. That's
there's a funny story about my friend, because he moved from a city to the village, and he doesn't drink. So he was like the, maybe not enemy, but they were
outsider.
Outsider. They were very suspicious about him. Now he's like he feels like he lived there his entire life, and they found that it's good because he can drive them home because he doesn't drink. So
yes, really.
So there's advantage in that. But can you tell me more about BeInCrypto.com, because I think it's your biggest, maybe now Turkish, but how did it start?
Like I said, it was ICO hype and big money. So I realized that news media has very good potential, and it's quite profitable business those times. And at the same time, at that time, there were just like, a couple of news websites, and that's it. So, but by the time we launched our website, there were like 20 more rivals coming to the industry. And we started with 3 people in the team. I hired SEO manager, there was editor-in-chief, of course, and social media manager. And we moved step by step. We started hiring only, I think, like 3 months later, new writers, new social media managers, and step by step, maybe by the middle of 2019, we realized that we need to go local, that English is not the only place we need to be, because it's quite competitive. At the same time, in some languages, there is no competition at all. And people get news about crypto space from English websites with bad translation and so on. So since at the start, one of our missions was to be transparent, no unlabeled sponsored articles, no shilling of scammy things, because at this time it was really a big problem. After this ICO, a lot of people was dissatisfied of what's going on. A lot of people lost money because of these scams and shit coins. And one of our missions was to restore the reputation of blockchain on the whole, and to explain what's going on, and to give a very simplified information to newbies. I can say that mainly our audience are newbies. They don't know what's Bitcoin. Still, there are people who don't know what's Bitcoin, how it works, how to exchange it, where are the lowest commissions, so everything. So this is our mission, to support mass adoption all over the world, not only focusing on English countries, because English-speaking countries, I think they have a lot of information, but also all other languages should know about that. And yeah. I think we are succeeding because, yeah, traffic is good. And I can say that most of our rivals that joined the community, joined the space even before us, they have much lower traffic than us, because we just try to put most focus on quality.
Yeah, to be honest, I completely agree, because education is needed. It's needed badly, because the questions I get, 30% of them is like, I've lost my money, I've been hacked,
blockchain is bad.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid.
There is okay. I think even crypto exchanges noticed it, that they started creating their academies with free educational materials. So it's changing, and it's very good, because education first. Without education, you will probably lose your money at some point. And if you lose because your crypto started losing value, then it's not a big deal. But if you've lost because you were stupid, you were greedy, then it's a real problem. And in the broader aspect, do you think it changed about this crypto media, crypto press? Do you think their attitude changed because 2017 was like shilling altcoins, ICO projects? Do you think it's different right now?
I think it's different, at least in the top news media. They try to care about the reputation. Of course, there are a lot of small news media that need to earn money by all means. So they have problems with that, and they shield everything they are offered. But and at the same time, I can say that Google played a big role in that. If you know, Google updates its algorithm every 3 months. They change this SEO algorithm, that the whole logic, how you get the relevant news. And they paid special focus to YML sector, your money, your life. It is connected with the finance and health and crypto. So all the topics related to finance, crypto, and health are very scrutinized by Google and by these algorithms. So right now it's working on cleaning the industry. So if you search buy Bitcoin, you will never get in the first position some scammy website that offers you all kinds of shit coins and I don't know, no shilling of bad projects. So it is changing.
But then again, we have scam YouTube live streams where they live some video and give us 1 Bitcoin, we will give you 2 back. And then we report it, and it's very common. They were using crypto people like Vitalik Buterin, like Justin Sun. Now recently, Elon Musk from SpaceX, and they raised like $2 million. So and Google did nothing about it, even if we reported. So it's I think it's still flawed. Maybe maybe Google
still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that YouTube is under a review as well right now. I think, who was that? Just recently, somebody of this prominent YouTubers was banned on YouTube.
I think it was Ivan on Tech.
Ivan on Tech, that was a big fuss about it. So yeah, something is going on there as well, and I think it takes time. It's automatic, so it's not manual, and they need to. We need some time for this machine learning, but it's going to be much better soon.
Well, speaking about YouTube, I've been banned myself
Oh,
once.
really?
Suspended twice. Each time I have returned, but it's all about this changing algos, because sometimes they find that my video, for example, I have a video series where I test ASIC miners, and I have like 12 episodes, and they ban episode 4. There's nothing different there than in episodes 3.
No explanation.
Yeah, no explanation. But you know what? I found out that tagging them on Twitter really helps. So if you tag Team YouTube on Twitter, they see it and they help. So it's changing. The first time I got algorithmed, it was like they removed my channel. Of course, I appealed, because it's like, when you get you get a warning when it's only one video, then you get the first strike, second strike, and first strike is out. But of course, before I got third strike, I appealed all those videos. So they removed my channel, then they restored my channel, restored all of my videos, and I was like, I thought someone mass reported me, but no, it was just some form of algorithm test. I think it was around Christmas. Of course, in Russia, Christmas is in January.
It's different. January, right?
In my region, we have a lot of how do you call it? Orthodox Christians.
Orthodox.
Yeah, a lot. A lot of people, especially in Białystok and in our region, there are a lot of Orthodox. So it's like and it's good, because in hospitals there are both religions, and then if you have your Christmas, you can go and celebrate. And then when so basically Orthodox,
it's diversification.
And it's very good. It's very good, because you can celebrate when you're a doctor, when you're a policeman, when you're a firefighter. You can go celebrate, because there will be people who will cover for you. So it's great. But in Poland, Orthodox Church is like my region, and basically nowhere else. So
I even didn't know about that. I thought Poland was Catholic.
It's mostly Catholic. There are some Protestants. I don't remember how. Martin Luther's religion. I don't remember.
Yeah, Protestants.
Protestants. Yeah, and there are Orthodox Church. In my city, there are like 4 Orthodox churches. One is the direct copy of Hagia Sophia.
In Istanbul.
Yeah. So yeah, if you check Białystok, you will have like four Orthodox churches, really huge ones. Yeah. And for example, in my ground school, yeah, that's called ground school, primary school. In my primary school class, there were like 25 people and 6 or 7 of Orthodox religion. So it's quite a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. My next question is: crypto space is dominated by men. It's changing, of course. There are a lot of women joining this space more and more. That's why I have high heels of Bitcoin. How do you feel? How do you feel as a woman in this space?
Right now, in this sphere, I don't see any sexism. If you're talking about it, and when I checked when you invited me to this show, and I checked that you talk about women, I even wanted to check how many women I have in my team. Guess what? I have 30% of women.
Wow.
In crypto, so it's not that dominated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's mostly it's gonna change somehow, but it's not a big deal for sure. You don't feel, maybe in my career when I was in finance, I felt some sexism. Because it's for women, it's harder to grow professionally, like step by step. But right now, I don't feel anything like that. Quite on the opposite. There was some funny story, like, I don't know, 1 month ago, one of my social media managers had a joke with a crypto blogger in Twitter. And she claimed him sexist. And he was like, I cannot be sexist. Our CEO is a woman. She was like, what? So she went, she checked our news website, checked our team, and she was really surprised. And she was, oh, okay, I'm fine then. So yeah, that's funny. Yeah, by the way, speaking about the bans, I'm banned in Twitter. I have no, yeah, it's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months already, and they never restored my account. I don't know why.
Any idea why? Why did they ban you?
They don't explain. They say that I violated their rule, but I just wrote about crypto and reposted something, so nothing special, you know.
Maybe it was a competition. Maybe this was some jerks just reporting your account. Yeah. So sometimes it's very hard, because when mainstream media, maybe any media like Twitter, like Facebook, like YouTube, when they grow to a certain size, they don't care about these normal people. So it's very hard. So it's very hard unless you know someone who works for them and you can reach them out and ask for help. Then you're lost. That's why we need decentralized media. We need those, because
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it feels bad because I had this Twitter account, like, I don't know, for 10 years maybe. So it's quite a long time. I don't say I've been very active, but it's like somebody took your child from you. So not really good feeling.
Yeah, I can understand that. And I forgot about one thing, because recently you've started in Polish language, and that's how I got in contact with you.
I forgot to tell you that, yeah, our last but not the least language we added was Polish, and we don't do it randomly. We always analyze, and we checked crypto potential and crypto communities in all countries. And, you know, Poland has one of the biggest crypto communities among Western European countries. Even right now, we launched France, Poland, and Germany at the same time. And I can say that they are going equal. France may be a little bit bigger just because they cover not only France, but also Canada.
Right.
Yeah, but Polish side is doing very good, and we have very good team, and it has very good potential. It was actually our first site that we redesigned for faster page speed. So I expect much more traffic in the nearest months.
Yeah, I'm checking the number of people in those countries, but Poland is like 38 million. Germany is like, I think it's over 100 million, and France is probably the same. So yeah, much bigger countries, and
we checked not by the population.
I know.
Checked the crypto interest. You can check it in through different tools, like through traffic from similar web to some big crypto news media or crypto portals. So yeah.
Okay. My next question is about this because we have about this current market situation, but not from the price point of view, but only from the media point of view. Do you see that the hype increases because now we have DeFi hype, like we discussed before? But did you see any change when COVID started, or maybe did you see any change last year when there was this little bull run for like 14K? Did you see bigger interest in crypto in your traffic?
It always directly correlated. Once the price of Bitcoin goes up, the traffic goes up, and you can check it in Google Trends. The higher the price, the higher the number of requests in Google. People start searching. Regarding the situation with COVID and quarantine, this lockdown, I don't see any difference. Even in some point, I can say that people stay at home, they read much more, they consume more content, and at the same time, some of them lost their source of profit, and they look for ways to increase their profit. So they probably are getting more interest in cryptocurrencies, like the form of investment. Personally, I know it on my side. Once we had this huge volatility for Russian ruble, just because it's connected with oil prices. When oil prices drop, ruble goes down as well. So I had like, I don't know, 20 people in one day DM'd me, called me, asking what I was supposed to do, what's going on with Bitcoin, do we need to buy it right now? And I was like, it's a good environment for buying Bitcoin, because it was March, it was around 5,000 those times, so it was close to this strong support level. So some people were really quick to use this advice.
Yeah, I've heard the same story. It was like January 2019. Bitcoin was around 3K, so it's over, game over. And and I talked to some not crypto exchanges in Poland. We have those exchange points where it's not like exchange, it's a smaller one. You can only exchange, you cannot trader. And I've talked to one of one of the owners, and he told me like, Mike, when Bitcoin was 3K, no one wanted to buy it. We were thinking about closing our business because there was no traffic there. When it was like K, maybe one client, two clients a month. But when it was 10K, Then it all started getting interesting, and it was like when it was like 13K, it was okay. Bitcoin is going to the moon. We should buy now. So,
yeah, it's this mass. I don't know how to call. When masses go to the market and they don't know what's going on, it's always the leading indicator that it's over. Like when you see this FOMO, it's the final stage. In finance, there is a very good story about Rockefeller, I think, in the times of Great Depression in the 30s. He went to clean his shoes, and the shoes cleaner started to ask him what stocks he is supposed to buy at this stage. And he came to the company and said, guys, we need to sell everything. If a shoe cleaner asks me these questions, it's the time to go away.
Yeah, we have a saying in Poland that when taxi drivers tell you about Bitcoin, then it's time to sell.
Absolutely, yeah, the same.
All right. All right. Now the best part, because I always try to find more ladies to this interview. I always want to expand. So some recommendations. Can you give me some recommendations? Some ladies I can invite to High Heels of Bitcoin.
I would be really inspired to see J.K. Rowling. She has recently took so much interest in Bitcoin, and she actually even retweeted our tweet. We wrote an article about J.K. Rowling, and she tweeted like, "Oh, you're kidding! I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I'm in love with Vitalik Buterin and the Ethereum." So, yeah. If you are able to invite her, that would be fantastic. And I think Catherine Ross, have you already talked to her?
No.
Editor-in-chief in Cointelegraph. Right now, I think in Benzinga, but I'm sure. Catherine Ross.
I will have to check her out, because I talked to Rachel Wolfson from Cointelegraph. She's also one of the redactors in.
But Catherine is not working right now there. But she used to be editor-in-chief, and she used to have a lot of interviews, like during this crypto hype. So I think it's going to be an interesting interview.
Or maybe
I will send you her Instagram.
Yeah, okay. Maybe someone who you know, maybe someone.
I know Catherine.
So it would be great. So if you know her, that would be great. It's always easier for me, because the most cases I DM someone, they don't reply. But when someone whispers about
try Rowling, she's very responsive.
Well, I would love to have her on my show, because she has like millions of followers. Everyone announced around the world.
It's gonna go viral. You need to try it, please.
Okay, and I think there's one lady in your company, Jessica. I think she.
Yeah, Jessica is great. Yeah, if you, she's right now our business development manager, and I think she has a very good potential to grow further. So if you are interested, of course, you need to talk to her.
Yeah, I think she invited me to her LinkedIn, because you were like looking for some there were some job openings in Poland, and I shared her announcements, so she invited me to join her. I don't know how to call it exactly, not friends but colleagues, some form of LinkedIn. All right, let's leave the crypto space. So what are your hobbies? What do you like to do when you are not in crypto?
I like traveling, and it's not a very good hobby in current situation, because I think there are rumors that Russia is going to be in lockdown till the end of the year. But yeah, apart from traveling, I spend a lot of time with my kids, and I like just going out, riding a bike, big companies. So everything that will restore my energy, because most of my work experience is remote. And of course, we talk a lot and we share our workspaces, we share everything what's going on in our countries, but it's still not enough. And you need this contacts, personal contacts with people.
Yeah, I completely agree. I forgot to ask you about it, about crypto community in Russia. Do you have like crypto meetups? I know now it's COVID time, so it's all cancelled. I will have my crypto meetup in my city next month. We are opening again. But do you have the same thing in Russia?
Yeah, of course we do. And it actually goes on right now. I was invited to Digital Summit. It's gonna be since July 4th till July 10th. So it's gonna be a huge conference. I'm one of the speakers there. And before lockdown, there used to be meetups on a monthly basis in Moscow and in St. Petersburg. So there is community, but of course it's not that big, and it's even judging by the traffic from Russian website, we have traffic, but it's not that huge as you could expect.
Well, fortunately in Poland this COVID-19 situation is slowly ending. The numbers are dropping. Of course there are more and more people
lucky you are.
Yeah, questioning the whole thing. Of course, we have to use the masks in the grocery stores. Of course, almost no one uses them. So, all right. So my last question for today is about your plans. What are your plans for the future? Where do you see yourself like in 5 years? BeInCrypto #1 website.
Yeah, that's the goal, but it's not in 5 years, maybe in 1 year.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, but it's one of the goals. Of course, we're gonna be top crypto news media, that's for sure. It just will take some time. But if we are talking about my personal dreams about future, in 5 or 10 years, I'm really excited to be involved into some educational project, the one that will change the whole education. I have 2 kids, and I watch the way they are taught in at school. It's at traditional school. It's absolutely useless skills, and I'm not sure that they will ever be able to use it practically. Like everything they do, writing and reading and explaining some stories, but everything is already in Google, and you don't write with a pen. You need to have good skills in typing, but not in writing. And kids are different right now. They are all in TikTok, in YouTube. All of them dream about blogging. So the form of communication with kids should be different. They should love the place where they going, where they learn something new, and it should be related with videos, with different projects, with team building. I read about it a lot, and I know that in Spain there are new forms of schools that do it differently, but unfortunately it's not in Russia, and I would be more than happy if I ever be able to change the whole educational approach in Russia and maybe in the whole world.
Yeah, and that's the very important thing you've said, because education is very, very important.
It's our future.
Yeah, it's our future.
Kids is gonna take care of the future.
And yes, and kids right now are exactly like that, because when I was a kid in the 80s and 90s, it was like, who do you want to be in the future? Firefighter, policeman, soldier, nurse, doctor, and now who do you want to be? I want to be YouTuber.
Yeah. There is a lot of money and you just need to make some challenges. I don't know, dance, that's it.
Yeah, some funny
and
cats.
they think it's very easy. They think that it will give them joy, happiness, and respect. Yeah, and this is why I think it's very important to explain them that even behind a YouTuber, there is a huge production. It's a huge teamwork, and to become famous, you need to have marketing, you need to have SEO optimization, and so much more.
Yeah, it's not that easy, but of course it's much easier to do some stupid stunts and put them on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
You will get much more audience than doing some educational stuff or some science or something important. Then no, you will get, like, for example, 100,000 views, and when you do funny cats, stupid stunts, things like that, you will get millions. So yeah, I'm not happy about it. That's why I personally don't like this influencer thing, because for me, influencer is, I don't know the meaning in English, someone who doesn't do anything productive. In Poland we call it shit work. So I don't like to be called influencer, because I don't want to I want to influence, but in a good way. Not in a
good way.
Yeah, not that you do just because I've said something you should do. No, not that way. So I use really strong words. For example, if you buy this crypto only because Mike Satoshi told about it, then you are an idiot. And I tell it exactly that, and it gets the attention. So do your own research.
Absolutely. It's gonna be changed. It's just at the start. I mean, TikTok is all populated with teenagers.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a huge media with a very huge marketing potential.
Yeah.
We just need to do it right.
Yeah, it will take some time, but I am sure it will succeed. Thanks so much, Alena, for your time. It's been great.
Thank you, Mike, for invitation. So if you are interested to talk with Jessica or Catherine, I will give you all the contacts, okay?
Yes, I will be very grateful if you do that. So I hope we'll meet someday and talk in the future.
Yeah, for sure. Once the lockdown is over, I'm gonna visit Europe intensively.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Okay, so thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.